The Makati city government is allocating 1 billion pesos in 2021 for the procurement of COVID-19 vaccines that will be administered to all its residents for free. In a statement Monday, January 4, Makati Mayor ABSCBN says they are coordinating with Philippine vaccine czar Carlito Galvez Jr. and the Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Diseases, or IATF-EID, to finalize details for the planned mass vaccination in Makati. Once Makati gets the green light from the task force, the City Council would pass the 1 billion peso supplemental budget to buy the COVID-19 vaccines. Binay says vaccine procurement would be the number one priority in Makati this year, adding that they are aiming for 100% vaccination. Earlier, Mayor Isko Moreno also announced on December 31 the local government of Manila has already set up a pre-registration website for Manila residents. Moreno says Manila has been in talks with big pharmaceutical companies since July 2019, making it the first local government unit in the country poised to have vaccines. But Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere urges local governments to work closely with the national government to ensure to avoid a spotty rollout and to ensure tight monitoring of vaccines' effects. Philippine Ambassador to China Chito Santaromana admits he had no clue about how vaccines developed by Chinese state-run Sinopharm reached the Presidential Security Group, or PSG. In a press conference Monday, January 4, Santaromana says they are also curious to know how the vaccination transpired, adding they were, quote, not in the loop in this matter. Meanwhile, presidential spokesman Harry Roque says it is irrelevant to discuss who gave the PSG access to the vaccines, even as senators and other government agencies called for an investigation into the matter.
No, it's not a fair question, it's immaterial. Ang material dito, sinugal nila ang mga buhay nila para protektahan ng presidente, full stop. That's their business, okay?
Roque says President Rodrigo Duterte even lauded the PSG for injecting themselves with the vaccine and that he doesn't think it was a mistake to protect the president.
If there's whatever accountabilities issue, sasagutin po yan ng PSG gaya ng sinabi ko, kung kamatayan nga tatanggapin nila, ano naman yung mga ibang parusa na po pwede ipataw sa kanila.
The Food and Drug Administration Act of 2009 states that, among others, it is illegal to distribute, transfer, promote, or use for non-consumer purposes any health product, like a vaccine, that is unregistered with the FDA. Senate President Vicente Sotto III files a new bill seeking to renew ABS-CBN's franchise almost 6 months after the House of Representatives voted to deny the network a new one. Sotto on Monday, January 4, files Senate Bill No. 1967 to grant ABS-CBN a new license to operate its television and radio broadcasting stations for 25 years. Citing a social weather station survey released in September 2020, Sotto says TV remains to be the top source of news in the country. He also says ABS-CBN is still the top choice of viewers in the Philippines, citing ratings data from Kantar Media showing the network has an average audience share of 45% or 14 points higher than GMA's 31%. Without mentioning a specific network, the senator says mediocrity is creeping in among TV stations that are open because of the absence of a strong competitor like ABS-CBN. ABS-CBN was forced to go off-air in May 2020 due to a cease and desist order from the National Telecommunications Commission. The new bill will require a similar measure from the House of Representatives, which is dominated by Duterte allies. Sotto says ABS-CBN may have a better chance to have its franchise renewed this year after House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco replaced Alan Peter Cayetano. Still, Velasco is an ally of President Rodrigo Duterte, who also attacked ABS-CBN in several instances. U.S. media released a recording of a phone call from President Donald Trump pressuring Georgia's top election official to find enough votes to overturn his defeat in the southern state. In the audio, Trump urges Raffensperger to find 11,780 votes for him. The Washington Post, which first reported the call, says Trump alternately flattered, begged, and threatened with vague criminal consequences Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. Based on the audio excerpts, Raffensperger rejects Trump's overtures. Trump is quoted saying the people of Georgia are angry. The people in the country are angry. There's nothing wrong with saying that you've recalculated. The call is the latest move in Trump's 2-month effort insisting his loss to President-elect Joe Biden in the November 3 election was the result of widespread voter fraud. Meanwhile, Trump's political nemesis Nancy Pelosi is re-elected as House Speaker in a narrow 222-212 majority. A video claiming President Rodrigo Duterte ordered the death penalty for policeman Jonel Nuezca is false. Facebook page PH Now uploaded the video flagged by Facebook's fact-checking tool ClaimCheck as dubious. It has more than 324,000 reactions, 31,000 comments, and 135,000 shares. The video does not contain proof that Duterte ordered the death penalty for Nuezca. It just features an excerpt from Duterte's 5th State of the Nation address on July 27, where he called for the reinstatement of the death penalty. On December 21, Duterte discussed Nuezca's case, but he did not mention the death penalty. He also urged the Philippine National Police to be sure that he is detained. Nuezca faces 2 counts of murder for shooting dead a mother and son in Tarlac.